We're quickly heading to the railways because workers have begun an industrial action after declaring an indefinite sit-down strike on Monday, May the 12th, bringing services under the Ghana Railway Company Limited to a grinding halt. The workers are demanding their unpaid salaries and an improvement in their working conditions. Well, the industrial action is led by the Railway Workers Union in Accra. My colleague Collins Frimpong is at the Accra Railway Station and joins us live. Collins, what can you report from where you are? Collins, I see.
Currently, we are stationed at the Accra Railway Station, and we have here. I have here with me some of the workers, and they are holding a number of placards that I could see. No salary for the past 7 months, and also, Mr. President, railway workers are dying. Poor conditions of service of railway workers. So all that they are saying is that they've not been paid for at least 7 months, and they are demanding for the payment of their salaries and also improved working conditions. I have some of the workers here with me that I want to engage to know really how their unpaid salaries is also impacting their activities and also their livelihood. Please, good morning. What's your name?
Yeah, good morning. I'm Franklin Kobna, the branch secretary, Railway Workers Union.
This morning, we've seen that your workers, yourself and your colleagues are here embarking on a sit-down strike. What really is the situation on ground?
Yeah, we have worked for 7 months without salary. And yesterday, we engaged the management, gave them by the close of the day. If nothing is heard from them, today our train won't depart from Tema to here. That is why you are not seeing the train parked here.
And you said 7 months. So when you approached authorities, what was the situation? Have they given reasons why you've not been paid for at least 7 months?
We are not hearing anything better. What we were told was the previous government is gone. They left 3 months unpaid salary. So we started demanding it just after the new year. And we were told they are expecting the new minister for them to engage him. We waited. The minister was appointed, went through vetting process, confirmed by Parliament as the sector minister. So for now, we are telling our management to go there and negotiate things with him. We were told they have been there, and then from ministry and head count was organized by the ministry, for which that was last month. And we know we were told that just after the head count, we will be paid. And then 13 days of this month, nothing is being heard from management. And we don't know what is going on. So we wanted to know why we haven't been paid and when are we going to be paid. So that is why you see the workers here.
Yourself, how are you coping without salary for 7 months? How are you coping?
Very, very bad. For me, it's my wife who controls the house now. I've now become the woman and my wife is now the man, doing everything for us, which is very, very, very bad on my side. And I think same to my people here.
Let me engage more people here. Good morning, please. What's your name?
My name is Kobra Mills.
No problem. Move it to me.
Me Kobra Mills. Now, crisis a woman de masa oya din papa. Is a air no no hwe. Is a we school. School we most of them yamba private school. Is a resource okitemi. Etumu de oye adia adan ko school last year. But because of aketwene 120 yentume yemma nko school. Obi yale common 20 cities or boko akoto mpakun wewu. Last 2 weeks wewu anye 20 cities na fa nkoto dum wewu. Nti abadi na mpemfu no wodre yen. Nti yenya management no de wombla womaka bibi nchen ayen dem dia chenu anya de obeye djuma so kan ka chefu won twa kan pa yepe because yen djuma ne won sisien nti yema abana so nti de yen mpemfu no yen tumi won nye djuma bio so wan system mpemfu na se de mpemfu no beda djuma na no dia djuma no wegu totally djuma no wegu nti wan system mpemfu man.
So apart from the demands apart from say say you betu amoka 7 months aketua no mo saying dey at the stadium to aban him say omunyi mu mpanimfo be na come.
management from MD to final. Them pay for no document anymore.
That's the Ghana Railway Company.
Ghana Railways Company. Although you were in AD. When you went in Padot because and you may be what and pay for no this saying. And you may be one pay for no this saying. And when you want to total, I don't you this when you want to know what is couple of shagman, not them paying for no bug when you remember your buckle form.
Right, Benjamin, what he said is that they've not been paid for about 7 months, and as a result, their children, they are reopening school and they do not have money to even pay for their school fees, not to even talk of providing for them. And as a result, they are demanding that government should release their salaries for them, their 7 months unpaid salaries. And also, they are demanding that the management for the Ghana Railway Company Limited also, they sack them and make sure that they get new management. Let's engage more people here. Please, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Benjamin Boame Mesa.
Are you a worker or one of the leaders of the worker?
I'm the worker.
You're a worker.
Yeah.
What's the situation really for you?
Martin, you demand our salary for past 7 months in one train car. Now, management all the time in the Ochina. It's I know washing a bufu. Because you ain't 8 months. You ain't to we be school. So one boy school cry, one can say 8 months and say echo in for borrowing. Can you go all the time for borrowing? No. And see, you brother out there, management. What bad would trace can my hand? Say if government is not for scanning by then what my yet the government on for scanning by into the want to munch. So until them that you better now. Today, yen sabaka yen salary 7 months arrears no yen sabaka and Sunday you go back to work. Now 2 10 year catch and there or the investors we show in the Obaba be juma because yen the management want to me juma no investors so ban wa block investors no because
private investors.
Yeah, for past 2 years ni yeah we are hearing the investors but we block one we send there when you can work for do 7 months I mean me worker me na ebra no my manager no on baby so baby anka yes salary 7 months anka bana yes aka yentena haso nti ya catch bende mo mbobi oboboa no ombo hen concern yes salary na investors oboba be fedwuma no omo mbra na omo fedwuma no na renwu on fani tempemfo because for past 6 years na run Accra home 6 years run Accra home bio lancing ya we tutu
for the tutu line.
A past government last year no more tutu as scraps a corner of the tutu as scraps it is no a corner for dan kadisika banka kraka no we tutu ni ya your manganese and on my foreign exchange kakra yeska wo to modu tranko manganese for past month last year you starting nisu yanko bio it e be den kwan manager no ahwewomba eno fie one can say baby and your income no a crossing a bed and actual womba into your government investors in one brand no here can say no oba government now investors in government and who button because this is yarigin yarin when woman in your would demand government into investors now na wabo for jumana government obey free let and obey one tax let bibiala was of it's
right. So Benjamin, it is about the demand for their salaries, the unpaid salaries. That's what they are demanding for. And he is also calling for government to privatize the Ghana Railway Company because they've observed that any time that private investors come in to support, the company resists that. And the company has not made any attempt to make it any better. And their conditions of service are not also improving. But before I engage Benjamin, I engage more people. Let's look around. This morning we were, according to them, the railway or the train was expected to be here from Tema, but the problem is that this because of the strike action that the workers have embarked on this morning, there is no train here. So no train moved from Tema to Accra here. So all passengers who were expecting to use the Accra Tema train did not or were not able to use it because of the strike that the workers are embarking on and demand for their salaries. So currently, far away from where I'm standing, I could see that people are drying their things on the railway lines, and also people have already dried their slippers, their shoes, and people are also selling on the railway line. And also the end part of the railway line too is no different from the situation because of the train not moving from Tema. People have already begun to occupy the railway line, began to trade on the rail lines, and also began to dry their things on it. So that's the situation here. Right, because of the strike, the workers, the train have not been moving around. So let's engage more people, more of the workers who are currently embarking on a sit-down strike. Good morning.
Fine morning.
Your
firm George Donko.
Situation strike na mo situation or etisay edemam.
Very tough, very hard. In fact, say kakra na obi bebre bi no ma hwere omo nkwa wo this situation emu. Onya sika odobetumi ahwe no other to dro kra ma no ho kra asa no ho yeba. One me boys, I'm supervisor. Me one boy me weather. Then recently we just ade plan kakra tetanus okay ma de plan we just like that oko sisi adanu ya when you scan tedro. The situation e wo very so bad. In fact, management here omo titru so omo mla no mecheche bi omo ka bibi papa nchen omo hwe kwan a omo fa so ombetumi tuanka na se omuntumi tuanka na adwuma na omuntumi ya dan efide ye hu se sesi ya de adwuma ye ntumi ye nti ye nkọ na ye hu ba bia sesi ya ye kọ a ye de asam ye de kọ omomra meka nchen because ye very tough to say this na ye kan obi ani abre pa after today the end of today na ankasa no daba na water crowd then then a lot of enyama ebesina yan asam papa nti yes say management no in fact so even some will be betumi aya mahempa anka I know say anka nye this situation the aba because ye hu say past government na ade no kwa enyama bebre na ade o ha nyina no omuntumi nkyem mponche nti omo a lot also omuntumi enye echem na ihe nyina ye hu the ways na ye betumi aten
ka say obi afrim because of treatment working conditions amokom na apply other money insurance cover
insurance cover him but in this situation since you know scan no okay fine scan no ho on to me anchor insurance wo cover him say now no unless we would do sika akọ and say na omo refund the amount omo otu obere amount it will take some time sika kra na omo nya bi ntia na to minister.
Thank you. So Benjamin, he is a supervisor, and he mentioned that one of his colleagues lost his life because of poor working conditions. He was hit by a metal, and he couldn't seek medical treatment. And the insurance, too, according to him, he was supposed to take care of himself before the insurance they pay back the money, but he couldn't afford it. As a result, he lost his life. So, reporting from here, the Accra Railway Line, workers of the Ghana Railway Company have embarked on an indefinite strike because of poor working conditions and also unpaid salaries. As a result, today the train from Tema to Accra has not been working. Reporting for Joy News, Collins Frimpong. Over to you, Benjamin.
Thank you very much, Collins, all the way from the Accra Railway Station, bringing us the scoop there. And for 7 months, they have not been paid, and they are demonstrating, so to speak. That's an industrial action. We've brought you live footage of that. Before we